So first of all, I want to say to all the honorary guests on the dais, my friends on and off the dais, I am very happy to be here. It's always good to be in a place where there is a lot of development happening. And I must say that probably in terms of an entire city getting built, as of right now, this is happening over here in Amravati as the new capital of Andhra Pradesh, and for that a huge congratulations and all the best to all the ministers as well as our Honorable Chief Minister whose vision it is. Taking advantage of the fact that I've got such a heavy panel of dignitaries out here, I just want to state that basically real estate developers are not only building homes, they are building the nation together with all the other industries. Sir, out of the 5 trillion economy that we are talking about, 1 trillion will come out of real estate and real estate alone. 250 industries, sir, directly and indirectly work with the real estate industry. We create the largest employment for category 3 and 4 class workers after only agriculture. That is infrastructure and real estate creates the largest employment for category 3 and 4 class workers. Sir, as CREDAI, you'll be happy to note that we are doing a whole lot of work and are wholeheartedly welcoming all the changes that the government is bringing to us for a better tomorrow. Sir, when RERA, which is such a game-changing act, came into play, we the developers at CREDAI were the first ones to educate or bring all our developers together to understand the positive impact of what RERA can do. And today, all of us, we should be thankful that there is an ombudsman called RERA that is able to control or give people required comfort that they have somebody watching over their money, which means that real estate has suddenly become one of the most foremost, I would say, investment opportunity for all people in India. 60% of the Indian wealth has so far been created out of real estate alone. We all enjoy physical assets, whether it is gold, which is still number one, and then real estate. We all enjoy physical assets, and with the advent of RERA, there has been a sea change. Sir, while we are always welcoming all the changes that are there from the government, there is one bit of, I would like to say, thing affecting real estate development, and that, sir, is largely GST. It is, I'm sure it is not directly in your ambit, but I would like to state that smaller cities and towns, sir, suffer tremendously because affordable housing suffers tremendously because we don't have input tax credits available to us. It was CREDAI that had at that point of time to simplify the process, put a note across the government that we will go under, we will not take the assessment scheme, but we will go and create a 5% simple strategy for GST. It is not worked out well. It is not worked out well, and we as CREDAI are now reaching out to the government at all particular forum and stating that we need to change this. Sir, another thing that is affecting smaller towns especially is the 80-20 rule. And I think, later on in the day, I will request the panel to put across their points clearly, but I understand that if 80% has got to be through the recognized industry, there aren't enough suppliers in tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 towns that can take care of this requirement. So over there also there is some change expected. Now I'd like to basically, just state that our Honorable Prime Minister had written a letter to me when I was taking over as president, or when I was going to take over my service as president of CREDAI. Sir, I want to state that on the basis of that particular one letter, CREDAI has created something called growth, which is G stands for green construction, R stands for reform, O stands for the opportunity to build a new India, and W stands for women inclusiveness, T stands for transparency, and finally H stands for housing for all. This acronym was created on which basis for the last 1.5 years, thank you, all CREDAI developers have been working towards to become builders of our lovely nation. We are thoroughly enthused by the fact that housing is being given such a big boost. Even in the present budget, Honorary FM has made announcements towards housing for the masses. We support that. We have only one request, sir. Affordable housing as a definition was created in the year 2017 at 45 lakh rupees. other than size. Ideally, number one, we would like to state it should only be basis size, 60 and 90 square meters, not basis cost. But even if you should take cost into inclusion, sir, what was 45 lakhs in 2017, by natural inflation is closer to 75 lakhs right now. So if we can make these small adjustments and move ahead strongly together, I think we as CREDAI will turn out to be stronger nation builders for the tomorrow. But as of right now, I'd like to end by just saying this. You, me, every one of us is very fortunate to be born into this India where we are going to see a Viksit Bharat by 2047. We are all probably in the best time of our lives. We are all extremely fortunate to be part of the real estate industry, because when the tomorrow comes and when our children and grandchildren talk about who worked along with the government to build this country, it will be the real estate developers. It will be a very large part of what we are as CREDAI. So with that, thank you and looking forward to a great session with you all today. My very best wishes. Thank you.